Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Shushma Lectures. Today we will see lecture 2 from microwave engineering. Okay, the topic is scattering parameters or S parameters. Before going to this topic, we can have some new terms. Microwave junction. Microwave junction. It is defined as interconnection of two or more microwave components, and the function of this junction is to combine or to separate powers from different directions. Okay, so this is a microwave system. It contains one load, two loads here and here, and third port one more load is connected at port 3, and microwave load is connected at port 2 and port 4, and at port 1 microwave source means where the power will be coming. Okay, so and this is the isolation provided in order to avoid high currents, because if high currents pass through this junction, the junction will damage. Okay, so in order to avoid high currents, so that it will not damage source also in return. Okay, so source and junction should not be damaged. Okay, so in order to protect these two, we provided with isolation. Isolation means prevention of high currents. Okay, so isolator is kept here. Okay, next we will see the microwave system function here. Okay, these are the components: load and source and junction. These are all components: load, source, and port 3 load, port 4 load. All these are microwave components, and the junction is to combine or separate powers from different directions. Okay, so when power is applied at port 1, source means where the power is coming from, right? So here at port 1, the power is input given at power port 1. Input power is given at port 1. So it is applied to the port 1, so it is coming to junction and then to port 2. So some part of the power is coming out of port 2, and also some part of the power comes out of port 4 and also comes out of port 3 also. Okay, so the remaining power may come out of port 1 itself, because there may be mismatch due to source and junction. Mismatch means if the impedance at microwave source is not matched with the impedance of microwave junction, then it is known as mismatch. Mismatch between source and microwave junction. Microwave source and microwave junction. So at that time, because of mismatch, some power will be coming out in the form of leakage power. Okay, that is known as due to mismatch between port 1 and junction itself. Okay, source itself, right? Okay, this is about microwave system. Next, coming to this scattering parameters. Next, coming to scattering parameters or S parameters. S parameters are mainly used to find out power. Okay, is mainly used for finding power. Okay, so to obtain the relation between scattering matrix and the input-output powers, we will take scattering parameters. Like at low frequency circuits, okay, low frequency circuits are used at the circuits. Okay, analog circuits we will use in next. Low frequency circuits are described by Z parameters, Y parameters, H parameters, A parameters, B parameters, C parameters and D parameters. All these parameters we already know. In first year we have studied this theory, electrical technology, electrical theory, some theory is there, no? So in that subject, low frequency circuits are described by all these parameters. So at low frequency, these circuits are used, and also these parameters are used. Okay, D parameters, H parameters, all these are used. Similarly, at high frequency, these microwave circuits are used. At high frequency, microwave circuits are used. Okay, and parameters are S parameters are used at high frequency. So example for studying the relation between scattering matrix and input output powers, we have taken one nth port microwave circuit. This is the nth port microwave circuit. Okay, so if you take case 1, A1, here AI is the input power and BI is the reflected power. That is reflected power or output power. Okay, so the input power is the power is entering into the source. Source from where we have to taken is input power, which is reflected. Okay, reflected back. Okay, so that is the output power BI, and this is the A1. Like nth port means n ports. If you connect first line, second line, third line, fourth line, and so on, nth line if you connect like this, okay, successfully, okay, it will form this circuit. Okay, this is the source and this is the output one. Okay, this reflected power is taken as output power. This is the reflected power, and ZL is not equal to Z0 impedance. Okay, the Z0 is a characteristic impedance. Already we know it from electromagnetic waves, EM waves, EMW. Okay, so ZL is not equal to characteristic impedance, and here ZL is ZL given, it is not equal to Z0. It is not equal to Z0. This is the first case if you taken. Okay, so here what is the case 1? Let first line be terminated in an impedance other than characteristic impedance. Other than characteristic impedance. So the first line is not is terminated. Terminated means if you take ZL equal to Z0 here. Okay, ZL equal to Z0 here, first port to nth port, then all okay, impedance first line only. First line is terminated in an impedance other than characteristic impedance. Okay, so all the remaining lines terminated with Z0. Okay, terminated impedance other than character. ZL is not equal to Z0 here. First one, and next, the first line here, the case 1 is taken as the first line be terminated in impedance other than characteristic impedance, and all the remaining lines terminated with Z0 here. Okay, so if AI is the input power and BI is the reflected power or output power. So here if ZL is line impedance, okay, ZL is not equal to Z0 means, what it means? It is not matched with the Z0. The line impedance is not matched with the Z0 means, characteristic impedance means, there will be reflected power. Okay, if these two impedances are not matched, then there will be reflected power. Okay, reflected power BI. Okay, and if ZL is not equal to Z0 means these two are matched with each other. Okay, the line impedance is equal to Z0. That is characteristic impedance means these two impedances are matched. Then there will be no reflected power. No reflected power. So, if the first case is only the first line is not terminated in Z0. The first line is terminated in the impedance other than Z0. Okay, so ZL is not equal to Z0. First line is not equal to Z0. Is not terminated in Z0. The remaining lines, that is from second port to nth port, all these lines, n-1 lines are terminated in characteristic impedance. So, there will be reflected powers here. Okay. Here at first line there will be reflected power. Okay. And only for first line there will be reflected power because it is not matched. Here from second to nth port the remaining lines are terminated in Z0. Okay. So Z0 means characteristic impedance. Both lines are matched. So there will be no reflected powers. That is B2. From B2 onwards Bn. B2, B3, B4 and so on. Bn equal to 0. So B1 equal to SI1 into A1. B1 equal to SI1 into A1. B1 is output power is written as how to write? The reflection coefficient of transmission line. And A1. Okay, AI, input power. Okay, so the first line, for first line we have to write BI equal to SI1 into A1. So for first line, B1 equal to SI1 into A. Okay, this is AI. AI. These two are AI. Sorry, BI equal to SI1 into A1. Okay, the first case is completed. Next. Okay, next, case 2. If you see in case 2, let all the n-1 lines be terminated in an impedance other than Z0. Okay, so if you written for all the lines, n-1 lines, BI input power equal to output power equal to B1, B2, B3 and so on Bn for n lines. Okay, right? And for BI, SI1 into A1 for first line. Second line SI2 into A2 for second line. Okay, SI3 into A3 for third line. And so on, nth line SIN into AN. Okay, so if you take B1, the output power of first line, if you take, this is the format. Okay, overall n lines. Okay, so if you write B1 line, S11, I means 1, ith line. This is the equation for ith line, right? Okay, so S, I equal to 1 here. I equal to 1. So S1, 1 into A1, okay, first line, plus S12, first port only. All these are first port, regarding first port. 1, 2 into A2 plus S1n into AN. Likewise, B2, the power at, the output power at port 2. Okay, so port 2 means S2, I means ikkada 2, here 2. 2, 1 into A1 plus S2, 2 into A2 plus S2n into AN. Okay, so on n lines, right? So on output power of nth line. How to write? Sn1 into A1 plus Sn2 into A2 plus Snn into AN. So for these all lines, if you take matrix form for all the lines, okay, if you take matrix form here, B1, B2, B3, this is the output matrix. Okay, so this current matrix B corresponding to reflected waves. Reflected waves or output power. Output power. So output power equal to output matrix equal to S matrix into input matrix. Okay, input matrix. A matrix is corresponding to incident waves. Okay, and this scattering matrix is of the order of n by n. Okay, so S11, if you take the matrix like this, S12, okay, S13 and so on, 1n kada, S1n, and also here S21, S22 and so on, S2n, and so on, SN1, SN2 and SN nth port. For nth port, output power equal to S matrix into AN. Okay, so this is about the second case.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and click the bell icon. Until then, take care. Bye.